Yes!
Thanks for the kind words, guys. It really means a lot. He's cool, he's clean, he's sharp and pointy. I like him a lot. Is REGICE the greatest Pokemon of all time?
The blue corner calls their Pokemon back. REGICE is sent out.
Shrouded in hidden secrets, ancient myth. The Regis are like automaton golems, like a really common trope in like video games, anime, sci-fi, you know, Elden Ring, Final Fantasy, Xenoblade, like every single every single video game, every anime, Full Metal, Bleach, Naruto, Soul Eater, it's just in everything. Regice in competitive is a lot like our boy Ludicolo in a way. Cool, ice cool, but not a heavy hitter, except in ADV even today. He's definitely a consideration for many high-level players. I can't remember exactly how far down on the official VR he is currently, but I'm pretty sure he's in the bottom half of like OU. His main advantage in ADV is the amazing move Explosion, which is not nerfed in Gen 3 yet, so it pretty much trades 1-for-1. It's just like uber level powerful, and not that many mons get it. But outside of that, the slightly more common Bolt Beam, which is just the ability to learn Thunderbolt and Ice Beam. Some powerhouse moves back then, but pretty common. He basically bodies like 85% of special attackers, most importantly Zapdos and Suicune. And he's like a magnet to draw out Metagross and Blissey, who kind of body him. So you could double out to Dugtrio if you think one of those are incoming and just murder them. Alright, I'm in a little bit too deep. Let's move on to DPP. In DPP,
REGICE was hit so hard by Gen 4's power creep, it almost felt like a calculated effort to knock it down as far as possible. OU saw a ton of new threats, namely Heatran, Infernape, and Lucario, plus old threats got more difficult for REGICE to deal with, as Tyranitar got a special defense boost, and Gengar gained an incredibly powerful Focus Blast. The real problem though was Stealth Rock.
I think he probably works best on like a more balanced team. Like, I don't think he would work very well on a hyper offense team. Whenever I see a Regice on the ladder, which is like basically never, I always get super hyped and I'm always rooting for him. Moving on to like VGC, like Scarlet and Violet VGC, if you can bring him in on snow, especially like Aurora Veil Ninetales, he gets the defense boost. And then if you get off a Veil, he's like insanely bulky. Like, he's probably not getting 2 KO'd by anything. Moving on from that, here is a drawing I did of him. Pretty cute. It's just a mock-up for an elemental MTG token that sadly I never ended up painting. Okay, the cards. This is a little bit sad for me. He does have some sick-ass cards, just a few. I'm sure you're aware that Pokemon collecting has been pretty hyped up for the past while.
Youngsters with cards in hand, and competition on the mind.
Who wants to take them on?
Hundreds and hundreds of kids came from as far away as Newport and Crossville.
It's real neat
To stand in line for the Pokemon National Mall Tour at Westtown Mall.
It's basically a virtual reality trading card game. Start out, I guess, from a video game. You trade cards to try to get a better card. You got rare and you got holographic. And
Some Pokemon can put you to sleep. Some Pokemon overpower you. Some Pokemon are psychic.
They understand it. They certainly know how to play it.
I should have got out my bad Zapdos and plasmied you,
But to many adults, it sounds like a foreign language.
not many parents know what's going on around here.
Most don't get it.
especially my mom and my dad.
But surprisingly, the Pokemon fans aren't all preteens. Some adults do get the game and will sit down with young competitors.
I'm a big kid at heart.
In my opinion, like post Charizard UPC, like we're getting close to 2 years, to be honest. And that has even like affected my personal recent collecting habit all the way down in Japanese vintage, which has not been very popular until, you know, it gets hot and cold, but it's not very popular just at large. So I've not owned any cool REGICE cards just yet. I've been eyeballing the EX from EX Emerald for a long time, and the Gold Star as well is really sick, but the Gold Star definitely exceeds my current monthly TCG budget at the moment. And then the other EX from Hidden Legends is a little bit lower on the list for me, but it's pretty good. The Holland Phantoms reverse stamp is a big winner to me, but Holland has so many bangers that I never managed to snag him. And the dilemma here carries over, or like treads common water at the moment. This card in PSA 8, for example, 2 years ago was like $20, and today I can't find one for less than like 200. So I'm not super excited to buy that, but I'm pretty confident that, you know, a card like this will be obtained at a fair price sometime in the future. Hope is not lost. He hasn't had much love recently, even as far back as XY, for cards. And he doesn't have like a cool full art or anything that's worth a bunch of money, or even a cheap one. And I don't see an art rare or an SAR to come for him in the near future. And I'm not mad about the recent hyperfixation on Megas, like my boy Golisopod and Absol got Megas out here. So I'm not sad about that. But the Reggie future looks pretty bleak at the moment. Alright, enough droning on about that. Reggie Rock and Steel are of a similar vein in ADV competitive. I think Steel is the most used right now out of the three, with Rock being second, but I'm pretty sure in the past that was reversed. Not important though. They're all pretty strong, high statted, kind of like hipster choices, but I think when they show up and win, they're appreciated and loved by the community. I do have this cool trio or quad trio set of cards from DP where just the Gigas is graded. It's pretty cool. They were really cheap. I do like Gigas. He's a close second in the quad trio for me. I remember goofing around for like hours on ladder in like 2012 waiting for someone to slip up so I could smash all their hopes and dreams with the Gigadator. Back then especially, and even now, his stats are just absolutely monstrous. Even with slow start, he wasn't that hard to use. Alright, the new boys on the block. So I know Lecky is pretty nuts. Faster base speed than Deoxys speed. He really boosted electric monotype on Showdown though, which was pretty cool. He's a real freak. And Drago, I'm gonna come clean. I don't really know, and I don't really care. I really don't like Drago's design, and I don't think he's very good. He does have an alt-art V card though, but I don't like it just because it's Reggie Drago. But yeah, Inflammation REGICE is in fact a sick Pokemon that I love dearly. And I think I'm zeroing in on a formula for these videos, but I'm not gonna explain it. Thanks a lot for making it to the end of my video. Please subscribe to this channel, and I hope you all stay happy and healthy, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.